Hi everybody, Ron here, and I've been back from my vacation in Nags Head, North Carolina since late Saturday evening, 10 o'clock to be exact. We stayed an extra day, and it was a pleasant drive back aside from the rainstorms that we went through. I managed to get a couple of beach shells as souvenirs. Anyway, I'm just getting over a sore throat with the hoarse voice that I've had since Sunday, and I don't know how that could have happened. Anyway, I had fun on this vacation, went to the beach a lot, and had frozen custard 3 times. There's a chain. They have a chain of beach shops which sells gear and stuff called Super Wings, and we got some groceries from a couple places, and it was me and my mom and her boyfriend, which is like small family. Anyway, I also would like to think of this as after quarantine with Ron Farrell 73, which the first one I did was quarantine. Quite a lot of the places have been opening back, have opened back up for business since end of May. I remember back in May, Mother's Day, I had to order me and my mom some lunch for Mother's Day lunch from Bob Evans over the phone, and someone came out and took it to us, and we went out for breakfast second time, and their dining area was open, except some of their tables had that social distancing, was closed for social distancing, and a lot of the restaurants are open back up again, and some of the dining areas were closed, and now most of the dining areas in the at the fast food places are now open, like Wendy's. I mean, I've had the pleasure of having their breakfasts, which are pretty good. And back in May, I ate over at Buffalo Wild Wings, where they had their tent open, so we ate outside. The weather here has been really hot also, but it's also been pleasant lately. I think it's supposed to be getting hot again soon. And of course we are heading towards the end of August, so this is the next week's the last week of August, and after that is September. Couple of our movie theaters are still closed, even though one of the theaters, the one in Wheelersburg, they were open for like 2 weeks, aside from the fact they were playing just older movies, but they're now closed down again. And last month, the Portsmouth 8 Cinema in town, which was owned by Republic, was supposed to have opened back up, but they still haven't done that. And quite a lot of the bars are open back up again, which is pretty good. But just recently, our governor just passed this state law that says that closing time or cut time for drinking at bars is 10 o'clock, which is just really ridiculous, and one of the reasons why I don't really want to go to a bar at night because of that. Back to the movie theaters. It's hard to tell if any of the movie theaters are going to, in our area, are going to open back up again. I know that a lot of, certain drive-in movie theaters have been opening up, but they've been showing older movies, and we no longer have a drive-in theater. I put up a video on ours, which was closed down, and what was left the last time was the 2 screens and box office and concession stand, and the gates, but over the years they've torn down the gates and the box office and the concession stand and just left the screens, but I think the screens are now down. So there's not been any TV ads for any upcoming movies, which is really sad, and it's hard to tell if the movie theaters are going to open back up. Probably not until next year, which is a pretty safe bet. I mean, I know live concerts won't be happening until next year either. And also, a lot of events in our area have been canceled and closed for this year. So far, 2/3 of the trade days in Lucasville over in Lucasville have been canceled for this year, and I highly doubt that there will be one for the fall. The Portsmouth Pride Festival over in Tracy Park next to Kroger's in town first was postponed till October, but they decided to cancel it for this year. And also our annual River Days, which was supposed to have started next week on Thursday near the end of August and lasted all the way through Labor Day weekend, won't be happening this year, which is kind of sad, but it's for the better. So hopefully next year everything will be okay. I got my stimulus check finally back in June, so that means I had money for this trip, and also like I have mentioned, hopefully by next year everything will be good, but I'm still playing it safe. I mean, wearing a mask, and a lot of stores and places require mask wearing now, and they have the social distancing thing where they have X's on the floor and marks on the floor, which is smart. It's hard to tell if there's a cure for this, but who knows if there'll ever be one. Right now I'm just playing it safe and doing okay.